I know from my previous analysis, I haven't been talking much about the positive things the Gilmore Girls has taught me. And there's a lot. There's a reason why this show has survived decades, is still widely talked about, and why I will always continue to watch it. So today I want to talk about what it is that and I'm sure a lot of people love about these women, and how when it goes right, it goes very right. First up, the women in the show are all unapologetically themselves. They are individuals who thrive on being exactly who they are.
Oh, I'm fine. Just being dramatic. It's what I do.
First up, we have Lorelai, who's very much an individual. She's quirky, witty, intelligent, extremely independent, and has a very strong sense of self. She knows what she wants and goes for it. Other people may criticize her lifestyle or even just her fashion sense, but it doesn't sway her. She likes what she likes, and that's all that matters. And that is a heck of an admirable quality that I think is a great influence for everybody.
It's got rhinestones and zebra stripes on it.
So?
Tassels.
Yes.
In Rory, we see she doesn't conform to the social behaviors of her classmates. It's evident that she has taken traits from her mother in that department. We see this from their shared love of music and distaste for mainstream popular bands and songs. Like Lorelai, Rory knows what she likes and goes for it. Even if choosing to read or do homework is seen as weird to other people, she will continue to do the things that she likes.
I raised Rory to do what she wants, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. And I don't see how her reading a book or listening to a Walkman is hurting anyone.
In fact, all the women in the show have distinct personalities.
Trust God, is that a band?
No, my life.
Lane is a complex character that rebels against almost everything her mother stands for, but also has this huge amount of love and respect for her. Lane doesn't diminish either in favor for the other. She's passionate about music and her band, and like the Gilmore Girls, she goes headfirst into what she wants. Although it did leave her relationship with her mother tense initially, Lane's love for her mother continued to stand strong, and instead of pushing her away, she found a way to merge her two lives together, as well as finding a guy that accepts and loves both parts of her world. Emily is a force of nature. She's a badass boss woman who probably passed down the trait of knowing what you like and not apologizing for it to her daughter. She's strong, independent, head of the DRR, boss lady of her mansion. She also probably passed down her quick wit and amazing communication skills to Lorelai.
Ruthless woman!
I bows in the foot of the master.
Speaking of forces of nature, Paris Geller is another headstrong individual. Although her bullying in the earlier seasons were seen as direct insecurities she felt against Rory and herself, we see her character develop into someone who is very comfortable with who she is. Suki is the clumsy, bubbly, talented chef, but the way she commands her kitchen is nothing short of a general with her army. And with all the other women in the show, even if they play smaller roles, we can see that they have been crafted thoughtfully with their own personalities and uniqueness. Second, all the women are hardworking and successful in their careers. All the women in the show take care of themselves and are fiercely independent, driven, self-sufficient, and talented in their respective fields. Despite being on her own with a baby to raise at the tender age of 16, Lorelai worked her way up at the Independence Inn starting as a maid, all the way to the executive manager, got her degree, and opened up the Dragonfly. We have seen her work tirelessly to make her dream come true, and not only did she do it, but she did it extremely well and found major success. Lorelai truly is an inspiration and shows that with a dream and hard work, you can make anything happen.
I was just admiring your mother's life.
Oh, I do that daily.
And for all 7 seasons, we watched Rory study, read, stress, and work until she got into all the Ivy League colleges she applied to. That ain't an easy feat, and it just goes to show that, again, with hard work and dedication, these women are unstoppable and should serve as a great example for everyone else that we can make our dreams come true. And despite having her confidence knocked down, Rory picks herself right back up, securing a job at the Stanford Gazette and graduating from Yale on time, and at the end of the show heads off on Obama's campaign tour to finally do what she always wanted to do, be a journalist.
And Lane, marching band, rock band.
Music is my life. Hi, Mrs. Kim.
Lane became a drummer by playing on Lorelai's pots and pans, and shows us that where there is a will, there is a way, because despite having to hide from her mother all the time, Lane was able to learn to play the drums, form a band, book gigs, and act as the band manager. She's truly a boss woman who clearly, without her, Hep Alien wouldn't have existed. And when push came to shove, Lane got a job at Luke's and moved out of her home, proving this lady is truly paving her own way.
You were very forceful,
Was I?
very in command. I liked how you handled it.
Well, I learned from the best.
And like I mentioned before, even though Emily's is not a career, managing a mansion, taking care of Richard's dinners and events, and basically their whole social duties is a lot of work, which Emily does so dutifully and with an iron fist. Like Lane's band, I don't think Richard would have known what to do had it not been for the amazing support Emily gave. And of course, Paris worked her butt off for so many years and at the end got accepted into all of her master's programs, and in the year of life, we see her totally thriving in her career. Suki, as mentioned before, is a maestro in her craft, which comes to no surprise with the passion and dedication she has for her work. And all the other women in the show are all career women as well. From Sherry to Rachel to Anna to Gypsy to Miss Patty, they all don't need men in their lives for support as they are all self-sufficient. Third, they're in control of their love lives.
Actually, I didn't. Lorelai proposed to me.
These women are in control of not only their lives, but their romantic lives as well in a non-traditional way. We find out that Lorelai and Chris's relationship started when Lorelai walked up to Chris and gave him a kiss because she just wanted to see what it'd be like. With Max, when she wanted to resume the relationship, she did, and it was Lorelai who proposed to Luke. We see this with Rory as well, as she is the one to kiss Jess and Logan first. Sugi asked out Jackson. Emily says hello, and then Emily said come home.
What's your story, Billy?
Well, I'm a drama major.
Ding, ding, ding!
As Paris came into her own and became comfortable with who she is when it came to finding love, it became fairly easy for her as she knew exactly who she is and exactly what she wanted. And even Lane was the one to tell Zach about her feelings first. And lastly, their sense of girlhood, being there for each other, and sticking up for one another. These are just a few examples on why I think a lot of people love these women. I think a lot of people can see a bit of themselves, or are inspired to be more proud of who they are as an individual, to be proud of what you like, own who you are, and live the most authentically true life. Because as the show shows, no two women are exactly the same, and that's the beauty of Gilmore Girls. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, comment down below who your favorite Gilmore Girls character is, and please subscribe to my channel for more Gilmore Girls analysis like this or other movie and TV show related topics. I'll see you next time. Bye!